fuck is this? Oh no, they changed everything. How do I? Oh, oh. This okay. No. Okay, now how do we close? I don't want the. I just want the chat. Why don't I just make the chat? I don't want off the chat. See if that actually sticks this time. Oh my god! I just want the chat. I just get the chat. Right, get rid of you. I don't want you here. I don't want you. I just want chat. Okay. I don't remember what we were doing at all. I want to say, though, we should have more than 17. Oh my god, yeah, we got way more than 117. I thought I changed that last time. Oh no. And this controller. There we go. So at 143 out of 151. Okay. And I think the big issue, I think I remember we were just looking for a Scyther. We can't find a Meowth. Scyther, Tauros. Then just leveling up Panini. What was I doing? What am I doing in here? What is this team? I just have a fucking a joke. Okay. Um. I'm pretty confused. I'm pretty confuzzled. Apparently, I forgot to pick that up at some point. I always love Psychical Toss. That's just such a great animation. Alright. Does no one know strength? Sure, Machoke, you get strength. There you go, man. All yours. So, I think we were just, like, yeah, a Scyther is the only thing I'm looking for right now. And I don't remember for the life of me where they are. They're in here somewhere. I've seen them before. Just want to see how much this is. Oh yeah, that's a lot more than seismic toss. Oh, Jojo, what's up, man? I'm glad the thing's working. I got when I started up OBS, it said something about Twitch couldn't connect for something, and I was worried it was the chat. Go to the Game Corner Prize House to see what Pokemon replaced Scyther, and the randomizer knowing that means Scyther now resides. The Pokemon is in Vanilla. Oh, well, I think we already know where it is. It's here. It's here in Seafoam. We've seen it before. We just failed to catch it last time. Yeah, see. But yeah, we could give that a shot. See. Which spot was he in? Do you remember that? Also, I don't know why I don't have Panini with me. Like, Panini's the main objective to get evolved at this point. Oh no, I know why we don't have Panini because it's at the fucking daycare. That's right. Shit. Okay. This one, right? So I think it's replacing Horsey, which is in Seafoam. That sounds about right, but oh, fucking dicks. Hold on. Let me find which spot Scythe is normally in. Now, here's a question. Is it replacing an instance? Oh, middle window. So, if it's replacing one Pokemon, is that is that the one Pokemon and everywhere it could end up? Or like we were talking about last time with the routes having 10 slots, is it replacing one of the spots on the route? Universal. Okay, that's something at least. Settle it up. See, that blows my mind. We've seen so many more fucking Porygon than there were coughing around. Like, if this can't be right, right? Because Porygon has been in just about every goddamn area in the game. Like, we found him in fucking Viridian Forest, didn't we? I may be mixing up my playthroughs. But he's not been in Celadon, or not been in the fucking mansion, I can guarantee you that. Not only. Like, he was on Route 11. He was on Route 9, not 19, Route 15. We've seen Porygon in a few places. Okay. So, where's the game corner? Where's the game corner? Well, that doesn't fucking help me. Okay, 5,500? Huh? Huh? Why are those numbers different? Did you do that? Like, this walkthrough says this should be 5,500, not 5,200. So, how do we get a... Okay. I mean, again, we know it's in Seafoam. It's just a matter of getting the right fucking encounter. Do I have Master Ball? So I might just throw a fucking Master Ball at this thing. I have one Master Ball. Okay. Yep, that's gonna be fat fucking Scyther. So I was fucking around in Cerulean Cave last time, and I kind of realized that a lot of Pokemon that are in there aren't showing up on the Pokedex as being in there, you know? Which is fine normally, because most of them are either like evolutions that you're supposed to like find or just level things up in the wild, like Mangaton and Rhydon and shit, or like super rare things like Chansey, where you're not supposed to realize that's where they are. But in the case, since we have a randomizer going, like the game telling me it doesn't exist, I kind of take his word for it, you know? Like Tauros is probably in Cerulean Cave right now, somewhere, somehow he's in there. But the game will tell me, oh, he's not in this game. He doesn't exist. You can't find him. So I don't know. That's another one of those. Fuck. Oh my god, Joe, did you fix that? Come on, man. Oh, that's the one thing I had. Okay. Yeah. Can't believe you fixed Seismitoss. Oh wait, no, I can leech life. Fuck. See if he even takes that. Nope. Is there any way to add to that or change it or amend it so it does? I wonder how much damage I can do to myself with this Clefairies. It kind of like... I feel like the Pokedex's area thing could use an expansion in general. Um, not just doing something about the unknown dungeon, but the Safari Zone as well. Um, since it doesn't actually tell you what Pokemon live in which area, could definitely help. And then there's also the issue of like fishing, you know. Okay, here we go. How much damage can I do to myself with submission? Not bad. You know, that's something I've never actually tracked. I've done a lot of math in my time, but I've never figured out, like, with a recoil heavy move, because you're taking chip damage, like quarter damage or something. What does that translate out to the maximum damage you can do to the opponent before you kill yourself. You know, might be a fun little exercise. It definitely like changed perspective on recoil moves because most people don't like them. Most people prefer not to use them, especially when they're like trying to do solo challenges or get through areas quickly, or not use items. They seem that it falls. It's oppositional to that, you know. So I've been obsessed with Balatro lately, right? I watch Balatro on TV like every fucking day, just people playing Balatro. I dream about Balatro. I hear the music in my head all the fucking time. I haven't bought the game yet, mind you. Instead, what I had to tide myself over until I could like buy the game is I found a free phone version on the iPhone app, which it's chintzy and cheap, but it worked. It got that itch scratched, and then it finally updated. I think it was yesterday, and he added a bunch of jokes. It was pretty limited, honestly. If you know anything about Balatro, it's a game where you're trying to set up jokers to buff particular hand styles that you want to throw out. Like if you want to do a lot of flushers or three of a kind or two of a kind, that kind of shit. Or two pair. Um, it's a game where you're trying to get a build set up before the eighth ante. But when you're kind of dealing with a simplified, like stripped down version, because it's like the first version they threw on the store, you didn't have all the features. So it kind of Occam razored itself into like flushes were the easy, like you needed 5 cards to get the most amount of points, and then you also needed flushes because they're the easiest of the 5-card hands to get. And there were a lot of jokers that did not lend themselves to flushes, like half card joker, where you can only play 3 cards at a time, or god damn it, are we getting bodied this hard? Just a fucking haunter. Or shit, what was it? Fibonacci. Like, there's a whole bunch. Like, just there are some jokers you couldn't really lean on, because they didn't follow the sufficient meta due to simplicity. Anyway, there was an update, and he added a whole bunch more jokers, and a whole bunch more features, and everything was hunky dory. The other thing he fucking added in was a paywall. You could only play so many rounds before it started asking for money again, which fucking blew chunks. Like I had logged dozens of hours in a week on that game. Just playing hand after hand after hand, and then I can't fucking play it anymore because, like, I burned through today's free plays. Let's see, I got up at like 7, and I was out by 9. So that fucking sucked. And like I'm not. Basically, what they did was plagiarized, right? And it's shitty, right? But I can't play that game otherwise because it's on Steam, and iPhones don't have Steam, I don't have a Steam Deck or anything. So if I am ever going to be able to play Balatro, it's going to be during this time while I am streaming, and I don't know. I feel like I've got other stuff I want to do before that, and I don't know about roguelikes for streaming. I usually like to have some kind of point to do it, you know, and like a roguelike, you're going to beat it, or you're going to see how long you can go. You know, those tend to be the only two things um, that people do. Like, I could do more Dungeons of Dreadmore one day in the future because I've never actually beaten that game, and it does have some kind of plot. Um, but it's not really high on my priority list. There was never really a huge following for that game, even though it was very quaint and charming and funny. Had a good sense of humor to it. But yeah, if I was gonna spend money on any actual game, I was gonna spend on actual Balatro, not fucking iPhone fake ass Balatro. I've been calling it Balnatro lately, 'cause that sounds funny in my head. I swear it's just been like in right here when we found it last. Now I'm sure you're wondering why I'm just wasting my time killing all these little things. It's like, because I've got um, Panini in daycare, and I have to level it up somehow. So I'm just kind of using the experience and levels we get here, because I think that's how it works now, to pass it on to her there. I probably stand to switch out to the fucking Marowak thing. Might as well show this thing off. Also got that star you used to. Never used a Marowak when I was growing up. I think I always wanted one as a kid, because I thought the skull thing was pretty fucking metal. I couldn't find one. For some reason, I thought they were in the rock tunnel, or Cubone were anyway, because that seemed like a logical place for a ground Pokemon to be, is in a cave. Um, I don't know, just fell off. Despite having like kind of like Hitmonlee, where it's got like the lion's share of the fucking ground moves. I don't think Marowak's particularly a good Pokemon. I think its stats are kind of, you know, definitely not the best Earth type you could or ground type you could have on the planet. That was some weird luck. Headbutt's got some decent accuracy. It's pretty surprising. Yeah, how's that going? Did anyone happen to help you with the dilemma you were having, or were you able to figure it out yourself? Also, look at this fucking back sprite. That's like some photorealistic bullshit. Dude. That's beautiful. What if we could actually like get that to like spin? Oh, that's bad. Are there any risks to desyncing, or have you basically been able to fix anything that caused that? What am I doing? You know what's crazy is if you were getting to look for playtesters for this, like that number of people willing to actually sit down and playtest this for you is probably also the amount of people who would ever actually be interested in like doing link battles in the first place on Gen 1. It's a very small niche of people. Are you using physical or are you using emulators tied together? Who can be the hardest star? So how is it sending out an error for something that would be happening physically? Oh, this is a dumb fight. Okay. Um, Something that would happen with physical hardware on an emulator. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Obviously, it's an error that shouldn't be happening. I'm kind of confused on how it's happening, though. Shit. Also, I've been looking at my list. Am I showing Mewtwo to Mr. Fuji or am I showing him the bill? I think I just realized I got those mixed up. 2 GBCs exchange values, then your values get synced up. If you exchange the synced values, they should be the same. If they're not the same, and okay. Now here's another question. Normally, when that kind of shit happens, it like fucks the games up, and you have to like turn everything off, and get everything fixed again. Is there any way that stop like that from happening? Like if it's just a communication error, can it be resent? Or you SOL at that point? You have to like do the whole thing over again. Hmm. Like from the fight to the club room, or just uh, before the fight even begins? Okay, that makes sense. Man, I swear the scythe is in here somewhere. Okay, so hypothetically, even if it is replacing Horsey, there's some places we can get a Horsey besides here, right? Like it's not showing the fishing spots where Horsey shows up at. Because I know we can super rod it. It's just a matter where. Because we've already been at this for 45 minutes and haven't shown up yet. Yeah, Route 19, Route 20, we're 21, Cinnabar Island, and Seafoam Island. So all with the fishing rod. Seafoam Island B4. Walking. That's what we're looking for. Okay, here's the fucky thing. This is saying 40% occurrence chance. And I think we're in the bottom. No, we're not the bottom floor. This is the bottom floor, right? No. Where's the fucking basement? I see one more fucking step. Maybe that's the fucking problem. We're just not on the right floor. Is the exit the bottom floor? Articuno's on the bottom floor, so where are we? I guess I could just look up the map and figure out where I am. That would take brain cells. Okay, this is it. Because Articuno's over there in yonder corner. Yeah, so he's over there, so this is the right spot. This is B4. Couldn't be in the water, could it? I think it's just walking is the encounter. Can be caught with a super rod, though. That's a smaller chance, though. That's the thing. Like, supposedly, this is a 1 in 4, like, 4 in 10 chance in here. Yeah, man. I know I've seen it. I swear. Oh, there's a fucking rhino. I know where to catch him and sell his ass. That's problematic. I think it may have been in a clip. I don't know. Like, I think I had it in a clip, but I don't remember if the clip's been published or not. That's the problem. Man, I have to go through whole VODs. Of course, fucking course. What about escape ropes? Yeah, I think I was. Fuck. I fell asleep. Ugh, I'm tired. I have no idea how long I was asleep too. But I need to figure out my schedule. Like, this is the only time I have during the day to actually stream, but obviously, if I can't even get an hour in before I fucking pass out, there's a problem here. Not exactly like I'm doing anything thrilling tonight either. Oh, that was thunder. Oops. It's possible the spice that replaced the Cedra on the basement. Oh, that's crazy. So it can replace, God damn, it can replace fucking evolutions instead of, Horsey. On the ground floor. Horsey's out of its tier. But that's what's in Celadon. Well, how do I check that? I do not know. Alright, so let me look here. Okay. Alright, so basement, 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 ground floor. Alright, so we are where? Okay, so we're on the first floor, right here. I think. Can't have replaced Horsey, it's too common. Yeah. Could it be possible there's an error in the randomizer? Okay. So here we are on the ground floor. If with any one of those, well, no. So the one guy, it's obviously not Golduck. I think that's what the one was. But we should have encountered it down here, right? At least some by now. Okay, now we're on the basement. Down here, we should have at least run into it sometime here. Does additional swaps on your swaps. Them's fine words. Should I try fishing for it? Would that help? Let's try fishing. Find a fucking decent fishing spot here. Oh, I guess not. God damn it, how's it do that? Put that fucking bicycle back. Pidgey. See, but I swear we encountered it on the ground floor, not the fourth floor, previously. Because I found it right at the entrance. Which means it would be that one fucking Golduck. Route 23, yeah, we'll try it. And I'm just open to anything at this point. It's interesting we've had issues with two of these Pokemon, specifically. You know what, I should do this from the Viridian City side. There's a hip now. That's something different. Satoshi Taji wanted some Pokemon to be very hard to find. The idea is that he wanted kids to share information and trade with each other. Yeah, I get that. Oh shit, Ducks are shiny now. Oh, it's got the ray. So what we're looking for here, we're on Route 23. So the Hypno. So we had Slowbro, Kingler, Seadra, Seeking. Yeah, and that's kind of a bummer that that was dropped eventually, you know? Because I do think that's how the game should be played. Okay, so we got a Hypno. There's also that fun, that fun chance that you would just randomly come across one without looking for it. Okay, there's Rhydon. We've seen Rhydon. Eradicate. That's 4 or 3. So I can't help but feel like the desire. So his objective was to have kids talking with each other, trading rumors, and building a community to help find Pokemon, right? But I don't feel like Pokemon with extremely low encounter rates is the best way to do that, you know? But I can't. I'm having trouble really thinking of like a better way to implement that. Like maybe like one specific tile, like one patch of grass, would have to be different from the rest and have a different encounter table. Like that's the only thing I can come up with. You know, really, and this is going to be a fucking hot take. I think the unfortunate nature of Pokemon in its desire to be a game where people communicate and trade and battle, you know, and be, oh my god, that's lightning. Be generally, um, oh god, don't even start with shinies. No, 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 no. Like the desire for these games to be played as a community, I think it ultimately failed. Um, the games are successful. The games are good. The series exists. But I think in that objective, it did end up failing. I may lose internet, actually, if this storm knocks my power out. So, just heads up there. Um, so we got 3 out of 4 here, so something is missing. And really, I don't know if Pokemon ever actually had a chance, you know, um, because it came up like Pokemon Gen 1 started right as the internet was coming into like general use. Um, and then after that, people were able to share information a lot quicker. Um, I can't say many. Like I really don't think the link cable thing, like in general, I don't think link cables were that big of a success with Game Boys. You know, Pokemon was really supposed to be the thing to kind of sell the idea, but ultimately, I don't think it really happened. I think what actually like did do the thing better than that was remember how the DS you could like have wireless local play where you only needed one cartridge and then everyone else could play the game um, using like a data download from that cartridge. Like I think that's kind of what ultimately was a better solution to that. Oh, no, it's just Taylor Swift. That was a spooky commercial again. Yeah. Man, I actually need to give ducks like a legit try. Because I never used ducks when I was kind of like playing. And I think really it's a sleeper hit. Okay. Alright, what's going on here? So, we've got Hypno, Rhydon, Gloom, and Raticate. Those are the 4. Scyther's not here. He's not Seadra. That's all 4 encounters. Placing Golduck or Dugong. Okay. So we need to go to Cerulean Cave then. So it really is just in Seafoam at the entrance. Son of a bitch. See, how has this been taking so long, though? Where else is Golduck? I feel like Golduck shows up somewhere else too, doesn't it? Just see if I'm fuck me. Yeah, first floor. 1% chance. Jesus Christ. Dewgong. Okay, that might be the issue. I still feel like we should have encountered it at least once, in an hour and a half. Oh, here's a suggestion for you. With any way you could cut the healing animation out. Like I know Starbeast did something like that. Like think about how many times we've seen this fucking thing, these glooms. Hope my mic picked that up. That was really loud. So one thing we can check, I think I actually need to go to the second story down. Not the bottom floor. So right here. Which is where we've been, and it still hasn't shown up. Then the other one we could try is Dewgong's on the third floor down. That's a 1% chance, which, better than nothing. So at least let's try it. Let's try that. So it should be here. This should be the one. If there's a Dewgong here, this should be it. Okay, that's Raticate. So the level 38, level 39. So you'd be saying level 37. Okay, so what did we just see with Eradicate? Now this is saying Golduck is here, so this is Golduck? No. Hold on. What was just on 23? Oh, this is not matching up at all. Slowbro, Kingler, Seadra, Seeking. That's Route 23. Oh, wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong shit. be 3F. Okay, so that is Dewgong. So this would have to be Seadra. Yeah, this is Seadra. Eradicated Seadra. Yes. Okay, so that eliminates that one. We still haven't seen the Golduck, though. So let's keep going here. Wait. Now I'm getting my fucking notes mixed up again. Hold on. That's 2F, 3F. So we still could see a Seaking, or a Dewgong. So I feel like it's going to be here if it's anywhere. Ooh, here's an idea. Saying level 37. I think I still have some repels. Yeah, here we go. See if this forces anything. Okay. That's probably a Seal or a Slowpoke. Fuck, I didn't eliminate the lowest one. Oh well. I think I have a rare candy, don't I? Yeah, I don't think I have a rare candy. Son of a bitch. Nope. Yeah, shit. We just have to keep Marowak out. You know, I'm not a huge fan of this back sprite. That arm looks pretty lazy. The shading is nice, at least. 2 floors up. Okay, back to the top floor. See what. Or is this 1F? So now on 1F. Oh yeah, there it is. 4% chance. Damn it. Okay, there's Eradicate again. Fucking through. There's some angry lightning out there. Okay, there's an actual fucking Golduck. What the fuck is this guy? Dewgong has replaced Golduck. I'm gonna have a stroke. Okay. This has replaced Dewgong. Alright, so we do need to be on the top floor. Is it Golbat? Did it really replace Golbat? I mean, fucking live. Oh, wait, no. There's Golduck up there. Okay, so it is Golduck. This is kind of fun. This is kind of like detective work. Malarkey. I'm at least deriving enjoyment from it a little bit. Let's give it a slightly better move. Yeah. Well, there's also Golbat. Golbat is, oh, 29. Nope, it is, yeah. Just does not want to pop. Oh my god. Alright, here, let me, of course. Let me go to the other side. At least there's a little bit more fucking walking room over there. I think this is my last repel too, so I'm gonna have to go restock. Best part of all this is after this we get to go try and find Meowth again. Yeah. At least. We'll have to do some fucking level skullduggery with that one, don't we? Oh, where the fuck am I? I don't even need to fight these things, do I? Alright, fuck this. Okay, now we're in here. We have the majority of the fucking space to walk around. I guess I could just surf over from Fuchsia if I wanted to. Kind of watch that hole though. It's the danger hole. Fuck. Max repel my ass. What I'm not looking for R2 is Tauros. Because I know it's in Cerulean Cave. But I don't know what it replaced. Yeah, that's good. Right. Never know how long this will take. Voila. Go back. Now it's just a matter of encountering it. I like that Repel has a secondary utility of being able to filter out Pokemon you want by level. That's a really neat idea. There we go. There he is. Finally. 2 hours to find this motherfucker. Get fucked, you little shithead. Perfect. Finally bid Seafoam with Bond farewell. And try and go get a Meowth again. Actually, no, you know what? Let's go get some more Master Balls. Actually, you know what? We're gonna fucking save. That's a good idea. It's a great fucking idea. So I'm wondering, JoJo, if it wouldn't be possible to have an NPC tucked away somewhere, maybe in post game, that could do this thing of specifically helping the player find these super rare encounters. You know, kind of what you're doing with me, only so you don't have to like be hanging out in every single person's live stream. Alright, so Route 21, replacing the Eevee. I don't see an Eevee in here. It's wait. What did Eevee replace? What did you replace Eevee with? Was it Eradicate? So something at least level 15. We could technically we have Staryu. Let's switch out Staryu and see if that's fixed. Did I go somewhere? What happened? Did the stream die again? I don't think it did. That's weird. I have no idea what happened if something did. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Did you see me catch him? I caught him finally. Now I'm trying to figure out what level I need to cut out for Max Repel. How the fuck did it die? That must have been on Twitch's end, because everything seems fine on mine. Damn, dude. Fuck. We'll have to clip it then. Anyway, so we finally found him. What I was asking was what you replaced Eevee from in yellow. Like, what level do I need to be looking for again for Meowth? I was gonna try Staryu to see what we got. Actually, wait, we have a Cubone, don't we? Yeah, Cubone's level 14, so we have that at least. Level 21. Damn. Okay, here's the Metapod. That's level 32. So we need something that's level 21. Have to go dig around in the box. Drop him off. I can show you. Here's the guy. You know, fuck Knuckle. Would level 20 work? I think level 20 might work. Oh, shit. Jesus Christ, this thing's tanky. So just gotta brute force it then. Yeah, the problem is, though, we've done this song and dance already, and we determined it's an absurdly low encounter rate somehow. It's either that or I got really unlucky. Like, even if it was 11 out of 256, we would have seen it by now. Oh. Speaking of Pikachu, there's one. I think Jinx replaced either Pidgeotto or Tangela. And then Metapod replaced the other one. So those are our two rare encounters. Alright, there's Graveler. That's probably replacing Raticate. That might be good. Lord knows I'm hurting. Oh, I was wondering, one of the things I was saying when I guess the internet went down, would it be possible to have an NPC that could, like, give you hints on where some of these guys might be, these, like, super low encounters? So it's basically like, is it possible to have an NPC to do what you're doing with me right now? Only you don't have to sit in someone else's chat, and walk them through all these possible places. You could be like a post game dude, you know. Could be a Chandler in Lavender Town. We haven't had any reason to go there in a while. Go beyond Mr. Fuji. I think we're gonna go for like 10 more minutes and then call the night. Gotta take my son to school in the morning, so I have to. Have to wrap it up at some point. Decide I'm eventually going to do a playthrough of either like we have to catch them on our way or starting as a team. Well, I'm going to do something with all of these special mons, like these like glass cannon, high special Pokemon that learn double slap, and then they can only learn doubles. Like they only use double slap, no special moves. That'd be really fun. I really like that idea. I'm gonna hate it when I do it, but it's gonna be fun to think about. So that would be like Mr. Mime, Jinx, probably Poliwhirl, I guess. Um, Clefairy, Chansey. Oh yes, please, thank you. All right, one more encounter. If it's not Meowth, we're gonna leave. We'll just try again tomorrow. And it's not. I want to do one more thing before we're done. Meow, the frame taker. Woo. It's about 34. Guess we could just check. Alright, that's another one down. So we are missing 5. The last 5. Oh, 3. Meowth and Persian. Taros. What's the last one? So wait, 1, 2. Oh, Kangaskhan. Fuck. That's right. I have no idea where the fucking Kangaskhan is. It's in the Safari Zone somewhere. That's gonna be a bitch. But that's a bitch for tomorrow. And then, wait, it goes to Dragonite 55, I think? Yeah, 55. Alright, so I'm just gonna put her back. That didn't take terribly long in the grand scheme of things, so... just go back here, save, and be done for the night. Alrighty. Thanks for watching. We'll keep trying tomorrow. Good night.